And we're back. Retro God. You already know what's good. I'm back with another. I don't know. Is it a banger? We're gonna find out. We're really gonna find out. We got the Jordan 6 Electric Green. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button right in the throat. Helps me out in the algorithms. We're gonna take a look at this baddie, throw it on the turntable, make it do the merengue for us, and we're gonna tear it apart and see what this hoe's made of. So yeah, without further ado, let's head to the turntable. All right, you two, we're back with a banger, and it's you already know what this is. We're about to look at these hoes, find out why they ain't do so well. But anyways, let's get into the upper here. As you know, we have this nubuck, synthetic nubuck upper, and it's very matte feeling. It has a kind of a texture to it, but it's just is what it is. It's a Jordan 6, man. You're either getting leather or you're getting nubuck, straight up. That's just how it is. I don't know, I don't know. Them Jordan 6 been having a rough year with the carmines and the pink outsoles and all that. That fiasco was kind of crazy. I hope they do better by the Jordan 6s, because I don't know, man. It's been a rough year, fam. Everybody thought this joint was gonna glow, and when it didn't glow and only the kids versions glowed, all the adults were upset. And it's just funny because who cares? As an adult, you're not supposed to care about glow in the dark, but I guess people were really irked by that. You have a standard air unit, and at the time, anybody who had a visible air unit in the early 90s was just styling on them, you know what I mean? Now, I think what happened with this shoe personally is it's something to do with the color of this green. You have this electro green color, and when you see it in pictures, you're kind of led to believe it looks a little bit different than it actually looks in hand. But when you get it in hand, I gotta say, it kind of gives it a kiddie feel. It kind of gives it somewhat of a bootleg, like when you walk into a bootleg shoe store and they got a Jordan 6 and it's Fugazi, but you know what I mean, you can't afford the real thing, so you buy it anyways. Even though these are real, it still gives you that Fugazi feel. Now, one thing I will say that is different is this outsole and how it has the milky outsole and all that. I like that because that's what's gonna happen to your clear sole anyways. Speaking of the fact that the outsole doesn't glow, what's with the color of this sole? I'm gonna call this the rotten milk outsole, because rotten milk. And the green Jumpman looks crazy on the bottom. There's just something about this outer that I just can't get past. Tinker really was responsible for this design, and overall he did a great job putting the 2-3 on the shoe. And for people who don't really realize that's there, it's there. Tinker Hatfield's the man, heavyweight undisputed champ of shoe design, and you can't hold it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's Tinker. 23 is obviously Jordan's number, and one difference from the shoe is it doesn't have 3M in this ankle unit, and on the infrareds it definitely does have 3M, so that's another thing that's slightly disappointing. Your perforation holes here, so you have great ventilation in the shoe. Your foot doesn't get too hot. You got a smooth toe box here. The toe box does have a good shape to it. They didn't change the toe box to be any worse than it was, so that's pretty good. You have your black and green midsole here. I feel like this colorway is going to be highly sought after sometime down the road, like I don't know, maybe 5-10 years down the road, and people are gonna wish they had this and it was sitting on shelves, and those who got it, and those who didn't, they weeping. Anyways, man, looking at the back, you got the Air Jordan brand instead of the Nike Air brand, and that's another thing that I think people were slightly disappointed about. Everybody likes the retro look, but these aren't retros, so I don't think that they should have the Nike on the heel. I think they should keep the Jordan branding on the heel, because these ain't real retros. I personally don't care if there's no Nike Air branding on the back. It ain't an OG, man. If Jordan didn't wear it, who cares? Everybody that knows about the Jordan 6 and how it was modeled after Jordan's Porsche at the time, and he was driving one of them 911 turbos or whatever, and them things are crazy, dog. You don't like those, you're nuts. Jordan brand right here on the tongue in a neoprene, which is very stretchy. And one of the cool things about this shoe is the lace lock that you get here. You can move it anywhere on the laces, and you'll see custom lacing, double pull area here so that you can put your fingers in, and the spoiler of the Porsche is in green this time, and it's just a little bit different than the original, but I mean, I think people appreciate it. The outsole design is one of the best in all Jordans, I think, personally. Anytime you lift your foot up, man, they're gonna be jealous, dog. They already know what's popping when they see these outsoles. You already know these soles do kind of look clean, though. I ain't even gonna front. Nah, fam. You got your regular laces on the outside. Nothing too special here. I mean, it's basically just a color change up, one of his most famous shoes of all time, simply because of what he did in it, man. I mean, if you think the guy won his first championship, he won his first MVP, you know what I mean? First time he beat the Pistons, and this is just one of the best shoes. I think, in my personal opinion, this is a grail. Maybe not this colorway though, but anyways, as you guys can see, I've already reviewed the Jordan 6 infrared, and that is one of my personal grails. So I already know what you guys are here to see. You want to see the comparison with the original baddie, the original OG bread, and we're about to get into that right now. So here we have my pair of infrareds that I've actually undes'd, and you'll basically notice subtle differences. The infrareds, as I was saying, has a very flat nubuck here, and it's not padded at all, whereas on the Jordan 6, you know, you can see a little bit of padding here. It's a little bit raised. Everything else is pretty much the same except for the back of this heel tab, man. I mean, the Nike branding here, and you got the Jordan branding here, like I was saying, and the color difference is such where, you know what I mean, the green has more of a light tone and the red's definitely more of a serious. Now, I just think that the shoe's meant to be red. It's just, you can't get around it, dog. The red just kicks. And you know, I've been wearing these shoes, so they are a little bit beat up and dusty, so don't watch that, you know what I mean? Tinker came up with all this. I do wish they put 3M in the heel. I do wish that this color was slightly different. There's something about how light this green is. It's like a lime green almost. Like, it doesn't crush like this red. This red's crazy. So, but anyways, that's a slight comparison to about the two, and just, you know, overall the build quality is pretty much the same. The outers though, you know, this, I told you, that's what happens to clear soles. So the fact that they made this milky outer, I do appreciate, because it kind of is going to end up like that anyways, and it's going to help as the shoe ages. Now, as you can see here, I've obviously worn these, and you know, there it just is what it is. So if you like the infrareds better, the OGs, let me know in the comment section. We're about to head to the on foot as we speak. So yo, dog, get your popcorn, stay tuned, and let's get into it. Let me know what you guys thought about these shoes in the comments below. Did you guys cop? Are you waiting until they go on sale, which is inevitability with these joints? Let me know if you guys hit on these and bought for full retail price, because if you did, you're dog, you fucked up. You messed up pretty heavy. But anyways, these are gonna go on sale. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Hit that like and subscribe button. You already know the on foot's coming, so stay tuned. Let's go. Perfect.